Okay, so I'm sitting here, 3 o'clock in the morning, minding my own business. Well, it's 4 now, and I just had to go and click on the YouTube homepage because I can't sleep as usual. I'm sitting here perusing, watching the most random YouTube shorts you could probably ever imagine. It's a bug. We've all been bitten by it. I know. I'm sorry. I don't want to be part of the problem, but it's just, yeah. What can I say? Regardless, what else do I see this very morning other than the Happy Gilmore 2 official teaser trailer? We're gonna watch it. It's a minute and 45 seconds. Before I actually click play, though, I just want to give you guys a little bit of history in my life, in particular with Adam Sandler movies. And that is that growing up, my father owned every single one of them on DVD, including all the Saturday Night Live DVD releases. I remember he used to have like 10 or 20 SNL DVDs, all with different performers on the show, like their face on the case. You pull it out, and that's how you know which one it was, and it would say Adam Sandler on the spine or Chris Farley. And that was just my childhood. Like, I've watched Happy Gilmore so many times, it always held a really special place in my heart, and to this day, it is one of my favorite Adam Sandler movies. It's just aged like fine wine. Although I've never had fine wine, but I guess in the context of this, you could say that I've viewed fine wine. Anyway, we're gonna watch this. I hope this is good. I'm really scared that this is a Netflix movie because, in my personal experience, a lot of the Netflix movies and shows that I have seen have not been particularly enjoyable to me, myself, and I. So, full screen. Oh, oh, I, I hit F and it just automatically started playing. That actually legitimately jump scared me. Okay, well, let's continue. So, first off, I just want to say that this already has that kind of
Tiger.
washed out look, if that makes any sense.
SpongeBob?
It's Netflix
What
movies
is
just
that?
have a look to them.
What's with the beaver teeth?
He does kind of look like SpongeBob.
I haven't swung a car.
And then, of course, the music comes in, hits as hard as it did back in the day.
These guys hit a big knot. I don't know
And
where to start.
this should be an easy win, like conceptually, because a lot of people in sports like this do come back many years later and have epic returns. So, who better to do that than the man, the myth, the legend, Happy Gilmore? I really hope Netflix does it justice.
Come on, brother. Grip it and rip it.
Now, I might just be tripping right now. I don't recognize this guy from the first movie. I mean, I might be simply wet brain right now. I don't know. I do not recognize him. I just wanted to point that out in case he was in the original and I just don't remember. I have not seen that movie in like 13 years. I watched it a cajillion times in the first half of my life. I need to watch it again, but I just don't recognize him.
I guess I need to update my happy place.
And I love his outfit. I love it. It is so iconic. It's crazy. And like the stuff behind him, the branding, where the guy's standing up there in that little tower. I have so many memories of the first movie seeing shots like this. So far, I think this trailer has captured the spirit of the original movie very well. I mean, I suppose it wouldn't be hard to capture what a golf course looks like and the surrounding area and materials, but I think so far this looks decent.
Place to something a little more age appropriate.
Oh, okay. Now, I think I've heard that some of his kids are in this movie, or one of his daughters. I could be wrong about that. Um, I think I've heard that, and this looks like perhaps this is his children, or maybe some new golfer teenagers. I don't know that maybe he could be taking under his wing. I have no idea what they're going to do with that aspect of the story, but he seemingly is close to them, an uncle, maybe a dad, not sure, but I mean, they seem to care about each other. Okay, yeah. I'm like 99% certain that that is his daughter in real life. And you can tell because she is a spitting image of him. You just can't deny it. It's like, you ever been out with your parents and somebody walks up and you can tell he came right from your tree branch or something. Okay, well, that didn't sound how I meant for it to sound. He's a piece of bread broken off of you. No, well, I don't guess I did either. Anyway, you can just tell. No denying it. There we go. Oh, And there we go, the love interest right there in the first 40 seconds of the trailer. There she is. I am so glad they didn't pull any. And don't get me wrong, I have a very soft spot for Clerks 3 in my heart too. But I'm so glad the movie doesn't start off with Happy Gilmore looking at a paper about how his wife died in a car crash. Okay, that would have been just. I don't think I could handle that twice. I waited so long for Rosario Dawson to come back, and I was gutted like a fish. Eh, So thankfully, that doesn't seem to be happening here. Never believe it's not so. And of course, they're maintaining the spirit of him in his performance. He used to go around doing stuff like that, clapping hands, being, interactive with the audience and stuff. So that's cool. Another easy win for them. Like it's not hard to recapture that. Okay. Um, I don't know what to say about that. So I'm just gonna continue watching the trailer, but that does not feel like Happy Gilmore to me. Maybe like Adam Sandler humor after Happy Gilmore. I'm just gonna pretend like I didn't see that. Oh, there's my boy. There's my boy, Shooter McGavin. Oh man, you know I love Adam Sandler. I love his role in Happy Gilmore, but Shooter just hits different. He hits so different, and to see him come back in his ultimate villain role is gonna be amazing. Unless, of course, they screw it up, which hopefully that doesn't happen. I felt like I was about to tell a Norm Macdonald joke there for a second. Oh, hey, it's crazy. That looks like the same girl we saw a minute ago.
Mister.
Oh, 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 I can't. Oh man. Okay. I I don't even have to say anything. You all know who this man is. He made one of the greatest television shows ever. Severance season 1 and 2. I am so glad he is back. I can't say enough good things about Ben Stiller. He is one of the goats. I'm so glad to see him here, and he's looking just as good as ever. And I wonder what his role in this movie is going to be, where how it's going to kind of interconnect with the passing of time between the first and second film. That's going to be interesting, but he's looking great.
Gilmore?
Holy sh!
Oh man, and it looks like maybe they were at some group meeting of some sort. And I wouldn't say AA. Maybe that's what it is, but some group meeting where you come to talk. So interesting that they're both there. And isn't he like an actual athlete in real life? He looks very familiar to me.
We're not done with golf.
Oh man, look at the house. It looks so good. And Jesse's moving company, man, this almost just is a recreated shot from the first movie. I love that.
Let them see the happy I fell in love with.
And it looks like maybe they lived there after his grandmother passed, because assumedly in this universe she did. She was already a very old lady in the first movie. And maybe he's giving it up and moving on, which is gonna kind of suck as a viewer because that house, dude, the whole point of the first movie is he's trying to save that house. So we'll just have to see what they do with that too. But I'm feeling my heartstrings being tugged on a little bit.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, there we go. That logo doesn't quite look how I would have expected it to, but I don't dislike the way it looks at all.
We'll put a little extra into this.
Got a little bit more here. Oh, did you hear that sound effect? I think it happened earlier in the trailer too. That classic sound effect when he, jettisons the golf ball into the Earth's atmosphere and it enters space. I love that sound effect. It like you hear it, you know what movie it's from.
I am so sorry.
I love how 7/25/25. Okay. Only on Netflix. That's disappointing. But based on the trailer, there's really only one scene that I saw that had me feeling some weird type of way. Everything else looks terrific, or as the openings to a lot of the other Adam Sandler movies when the Happy Madison logo would pop up, and the guy with the golf club, and the golf club would hit the screen and it would shatter. Terrific. That's the best I can do with that. So what was that? 7/25/25. Okay, so we've got what, like 3.5 months, 3.5 ish months, 3.5 months and a quarter month, something like that. Um, don't quote me on that. I could be totally wrong. I have to say though, I'm not disappointed at all with this trailer. Well, the nipple twisting section, I could do without that. Maybe it's a reference to the first movie that I'm not remembering. Like I said, it's been a while since I've seen it, but it just caught me off guard, like totally. See if there's anything else in here, any important information. No, just the Netflix logo, of course, but I like the yellow around it. That's cool. Okay, so that is the Happy Gilmore 2 trailer. 4.7 million views. That is about where I would expect this, I think, with how old the first movie is, and Adam Sandler's career has gone through some lows and then kind of surged back upwards towards where it is now. I think 5 million views seems about right, and I'm sure that it's going to get many more views in the coming months, leading up to the movie's release. And I'm sure this is going to be hugely successful for Netflix. I couldn't see it not being successful for them because it just seems like such a slam dunk opportunity. I just really hope that it maintains the authenticity of Happy Gilmore and does something with it that's special. I don't want this to be revived for no reason or for it to be revived simply for the money. And like I said earlier, a lot of the Netflix films I've seen just don't do it for me. A lot of them feel like they were designed to make the company money. And a lot of them end up being really bad. So fingers crossed that's not what happens with this. Only time will tell, though. I want to thank you guys so much for sitting here and watching me react to this trailer. It means the world to me. Um, for any of my subscribers out there that are interested in my Linux content, stay tuned. It's coming. I promise. We're going to have some great gaming and Linux content, as well as a video of me setting up Linux Mint after install. And I'm going to show exactly what I do, the steps I take to get my computer to the state that I want it to be at after installing it. But the gaming and Linux content in particular is going to be great. Secondly, I would just like to say that I do stream every night. So if you guys want to ever show up, you have any questions about Linux, or if you just want to come hang out, we always have a good time. I've been playing a lot of Zenless Zone Zero, but I also play some Souls games, and I'm thinking about streaming God of War Ragnarok soon. I'm going to get it on Steam, so that should be good. I'm looking forward to it. I have not played that game since it released, all the way back in 2022, so I'm very excited for that. And lastly but not least, if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to help my channel grow, be sure to click the nice shiny buttons below the video title. Turn on notifications if you would like to know when I do go live. I hate shilling that type of stuff. I'm sorry, but I kind of came up with a cutesy way of asking, so I hope that it didn't get under your skin very well. Very well. Imagine if I could form sentences properly. That'd be great. Anyway, it's been your friend No Viewers coming at you once again, live through the power of the